Let's talk about something that's way more common than people think. It's this really frustrating situation where, physically, everything down there works just fine, but the actual desire, that spark, it's just gone. It's a disconnect that can make you feel pretty lost, and today, we're going to look at a pretty incredible new way to solve it.
This quote from a patient really just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? It perfectly captures the whole problem. It's not about performance. It's about the want. The body might be ready to go, but the brain just isn't on the same page. It's all about getting back to wanting to want it.
And if that sounds familiar, if you're nodding your head right now, I really want you to hear this. You are so far from being alone in this. It feels like a really personal thing to go through, but it is a shared experience for millions of people.
Okay, so let's really get into the weeds on this. Section 1, function isn't desire. We're going to break down this core issue because for both men and women, we've been told to focus on the body's mechanics, but that's really only looking at half the picture.
So why do the usual fixes so often miss the mark? Well, look at this. For men, you've got things like Viagra that are all about blood flow. They're a mechanical fix, but they can't flip that switch in your brain that creates real desire. And for women, you've got creams and lubricants that help with the physical side of things, but they do nothing for that neurological spark. The bottom line is, these treatments are targeting the body when the real command center for desire is the brain.
So if the problem is really in the brain, then what's the answer? Well, funny enough, there is an amazing treatment that targets the brain directly, but it comes with this massive catch, a huge hurdle that for most people is a total deal breaker.
The answer is this thing called PT-141. Now, unlike pretty much everything else out there, it works directly on the receptors in your brain, kind of like the central command for arousal. Its job is to trigger genuine, authentic desire. So it's not just forcing a physical reaction, it's literally restarting the engine.
And here it is, the cruel irony. The one thing that could actually fix this deeply emotional and frustrating problem requires you to, stick a needle in yourself. And for so many of us, that's just a hard no. It's not happening.
And the reasons for avoiding it are completely understandable. I mean, we're talking about real needle phobias, right? Then there's the whole hassle of making sure everything is sterile, trying to travel with needles and vials. And what about spontaneity? It's gone. It turns what should be an intimate, natural moment into a scheduled clinical procedure.
And look, if the very idea of a self-injection gives you anxiety, you are in a massive club. Somewhere around 20 to 30% of all adults feel the exact same way. So this isn't some small little issue. It is a major barrier that's stopping people from getting the help they need.
But what if that barrier just disappeared? What if you could get the power of this brain-centered treatment without the one thing that made it impossible? Well, science has finally caught up.
And here it is. This is the absolute game changer. They're called sublingual PT-141 troches. It's the exact same powerful ingredient we just talked about, but it's delivered in a tiny dissolvable tablet. All of the power with absolutely zero needles.
And the process? It honestly couldn't be any easier. You just take one of these little troches, it's like a small tablet, and place it under your tongue. You let it dissolve for about 10-15 minutes, and that's it. It gets absorbed directly into your bloodstream right there, which means it completely bypasses your stomach and digestive system, making it super effective. It is simple, it's discreet, and it's totally painless.
Okay, so we know it's easier, right? No needles, no problem. But the big question is it actually as good? Let's take a look at the data and see how this new needle-free method really stacks up.
And this chart really tells the whole story. You get to completely eliminate the needle. Your ease of use and discretion go through the roof. And what's the trade-off? Well, you get 80 to 90% of the effectiveness of the injection, which is considered the gold standard. For almost everyone, that is an incredible trade. You get almost all of the benefit with none of the hassle. Now, this is really important. Having the right tool is one thing, but getting that tool from the right person under real medical supervision, that is absolutely critical. This isn't something you just go searching for online.
And I really have to stress this, be so careful. The internet is just flooded with these sketchy websites selling peptides that are totally unverified. You have no idea what's in them, if they're clean, or if they're even safe. They're just selling you a product with zero medical or safety oversight. It's risky.
And that's why going to an expert is a non-negotiable. At a place like LifeWellMD, you are under the personal care of Dr. Ramesh Kumar. I mean, we're talking about a board-certified physician with training from Harvard Medical School and more than 30 years of experience.
He's the one personally overseeing your treatment from start to finish.
So what you're getting from Dr. Kumar isn't just a pill. It's a complete, custom protocol designed just for you. We're talking pharmaceutical-grade PT-141 from legit, FDA-registered pharmacies. The dosing is tailored specifically to your body and your goals, and it's all part of an integrated approach that looks at your total health. This is what real precision medicine looks like.
Okay, so we've seen the problem, we've seen why the old solutions didn't work, and now we've seen this incredible needle-free breakthrough. The chance to get back what you feel like you've lost is right here, and the next step couldn't be easier. Let's just let this sink in for a second. The number one thing that was holding people back from this solution, the fear, the hassle, the pain of injections, it's gone. It's been totally removed from the equation. The solution is here, right now.
All you have to do is make one simple, completely confidential phone call to LifeWellMD. Just schedule a consultation to talk with them and see if this is the right path for you.
The number to call is 561-210-9999. Again, that's 561-210-9999.
And of course, you can always check out their website for more information. That's just LifeWellMD.com.
So I guess the only question left is this. Are you ready to stop settling? To stop just going through the motions and actually reclaim that feeling of genuine desire? The biggest barrier is gone. The solution is here. Give LifeWellMD a call at 561-210-9999 because that feeling of connection, that spark, it really, really matters.